Oh, hello there, fellow collectors. What's going on? What's popping, as it were? You may notice that in the background there's no car. There's no back seats. There's seats, but not back seats. There are no windows. There's a window, but not a car window. There is no roof, but not a car roof. That's because I'm working from home today. Yet again. And you can tell by my attire that I'm hardly working. Okay, so just a few bits of nerd news today. First and foremost, today is fucking the day. Today is Suicide Squad Day. More on that later. We got a few bits of news. I want to go through a few things. First things first. I guess I got to deal with Suicide Squad first. Okay, so of course it's Suicide Squad days. I'm giving you your pre-Suicide Squad safety briefing, okay? Most of us are not going to the movie until later on this evening. I think the earliest times nationwide is about 6 o'clock. It may vary depending on where you are. I don't know. I can't control that. Can you hear the gorillas playing in the background? Let's crank that just a little bit. Just for some sound. Okay, so here's what you want to do. All right. First things first, you're going to see even larger influx of Suicide Squad movie review negative posts, right? You're going to see it's going to pump up now. It's pumping. It's kicking out. You know what I'm saying? Because the movie's out today. Everybody wants attention for their reviews, so they're going to pump them out in the most negative fashion possible because they want that attention. All right. What you have to do, it's hard enough. I can barely do it, but what you're going to have to do is skip over them. You can see it, but don't read it. If you read it, it will filter into your eyes and then into your brain, and from there, it's going to cut past your nerd heart, slicing it with razor blades, right? And it's going to creep down to your balls or vagina and infect it with mucus. So don't read them. Don't read them. Don't read them. Don't do it. I know you want to, but don't do it. Now, having said that, you're going to do it because I'm doing it. I'm reading it. You're going to do it. So let's take a look at some of the things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pain for you. Like Nerd Jesus is what I'm going to do here. I'm like Nerd Jesus right now. That's what I'm going to do for you, right? That's not blasphemous. I said Nerd Jesus. I put nerd in front of it. So we're going to take a look at some of the stuff we see online, starting with Nerd Reactor. 5 things about suicide. I'm sorry, 5 bad things, because it can't just be 5 things. It has to be 5 bad things, right? So 5 bad things about Suicide Squad that you should know. The Juggalo Joker. Because Joker's the Juggalo. Yeah. And I'm not going to read all of that shit because... I can't take that much of it, right? For the villain, I will read this a little bit because I am kind of interested in the villain, right? In a movie full of protagonist villains, there has got to be a lot of pressure on the actual antagonist villain, who in this case happens to be the Enchantress. We all knew it was the Enchantress. That's not really a spoiler. She felt like a fish out of water and way too overpowered from the get-go to be believable. Bullshit. Listen. How the fuck do you know? So we're going to skip past that one. The selective bullets. That's 3. We're on 3 now. Selective bullets. I fully understand the necessity for suspension of disbelief in movies. Well, that's because it's a movie, you see. You see, movies aren't real. They are these things, these moments in time that are orchestrated and captured on video, right? I know this is like a hard process to get for some of you guys, Nerd Reactor and others, but that's what it is. It's not real. So when you're dealing with something that's not real, in most cases, there will not be a large or heavy weight of realistic gravity to it because it's not real. And when you're talking about a movie that's already not real, right? Based on fiction? Yeah. Duh, dumbass. Okay, so next thing. 2, because they're counting backwards. All right, so 2. Too much licensed music. because we don't like our music licensed. That pisses us off because we're nerds and we want our music unlicensed, stolen, downloaded, or just underground. I ain't fucking gonna justify that shit. Finally, and number one, it just tries too hard. This is actually funny because they have, what's his name? Stephen Buscemi or whatever his name is. I love that dude, right? He's funny as hell. They have him and he's like dressed like a teenager and he's walking in saying what's up to the other kids. He says, how do you do, fellow kids? That's quite a funny bit. Fuck you guys. All right. So, yeah, that's it. That's just dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I would just totally avoid that. Getting out of the movie nude. What am I thinking about? Getting out of the movie news and going to some other things. Unfortunately, Michael Bay seems to hate me. He hates all of us, but especially me. And he has decided to do that which I have prayed to, not just the nerd gods, but the real gods, all of them, all of the real gods, depending on the religions and the continents or countries at that time. I prayed to all of them, and unfortunately, the gods have set me out in the cold because Michael Bay is bringing Hotrod to his universe. Why? Oh, yeah. So, you can find this news in multiple places. First, I want to say it doesn't look like Hotrod. Obviously, you didn't expect it to look like Hotrod. You never expect any Transformer to look like a Transformer it's supposed to be. His back is an engine. His ass is pipes. He's got pipe ass. He doesn't have a mouth. His eyes are buggy things. And they're the part that lets you know, the single thing that lets you know that Michael Bay is doing this just to stick his arm dick in your face is that there are no flames. There are no flames on his chest, dude. This motherfucker didn't put no flames on his chest. I've seen third-party companies risk their own money to build a figure, and they put flames on the chest. This dude has a license to do this, and he puts no flames on the chest. More on that later. So, yeah, that's that. More images on TF World 2005 of Trypticon but this is all from us. One of these conventions, some convention somewhere. Should I be excited about that? I don't know. I want to be. I wanted Trypticon for a long time, but it's Titan's return, so I don't know. You tell me. Hit the comments below. Tell me what you think about that Trypticon coming up. If it'll be worth it or if it's going to just be a piece of shit. What are they going to retool to make that? I have no idea what they would retool to make that. I don't know. I don't want to even think about it because my brain is still hurting. It's still pulsing over Michael Bay and his foolishness. Okay, so what else do we have? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows hits DVD or Blu-ray September 20th. Yeah, it'll be long to get to that, right? Yeah, I'm sure it will. Oh, this is cool. This is big. This is Suicide Squad related. Arcade Group launches pop-up stores offering Warner Brothers Pictures # Suicide Squad merchandise in movie theaters. So I guess they're gonna be pop-up spots inside of movie locations. This looks like there's locations across the U.S., New York, August 2nd, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Just keep your eye open. Maybe you can get you some Suicide Squad merch. Get some merch. There is a late night geeking out TV show. It's a nerd show, right? It's going to premiere August the 14th on AMC. So I'm going to check that out because I can never get enough geekness. And it looks like the original fat man on Batman himself, Kevin Smith, has something to do with this and blah, 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 blah. So let's see how that turns out. All right, listen, I'm trying to go to the news really quickly. What else do we have here? Oh, cool. Anyone into animated figure, Batman animated series figures? Okay, so check out the Toy Detox page on Facebook, as well as Bray's Toy Review group on Facebook, and you can see some images of the or some first looks at the Batman animated Commissioner Gordon, Ra's al Ghul, Etrigan the Demon, and I can't say that boy's name, Clarion the Witch Boy, Clarion. They look pretty cool. There's a little video here. So all of that stuff will be up on the Detox and the Bray's Toy Review group for you to check out. Small thing. So the NYCC 2016 black and white Batman vs Superman Play Arts Kai Superman. It may have been talked about before, but I'm covering it now. I dig it, man, but I'm not paying $149 for Play Arts Kai figures. Why? I used to be a crazy Play Arts Kai fan. But man, if you want to resell it, you can hang that shit up. It ain't going nowhere. Now, let's get to the major stuff, right? The most important stuff to me and how I feel about life, because I'm a Harley fan, right? So, Mezco 112 Collective is doing Harley Quinn. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, they're doing it. Yeah, man, they're gonna do that Harley Quinn, right? So, this is pretty big because this will be their first female that I know of from the 112 line, and she looks pretty decent. Of course, these are all 3D renders, but that face looks really good. So check that out. It should be here, right there. It should be right there when you're watching this. I dig that face, right? So I'm all in on this Harley Quinn stuff, dude. Like Hot Toys, figure arts, blah 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 blah. The only one I haven't gone in on is the DC multiverse. I'm not messing with that crap. Sucks balls. Oh, and final thing before we get out of here, I shared a fan film that I came across. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about it. It's the Transformers like Generation 1, I think it's what it's called. It's kind of hokey, like, but it's hokey in a cool way. Like, it's not like, don't go into it watching it expecting like some big budget, you know what I'm saying, like ultimate anime. It's not that. What it is some guys in some really cool cosplay uniforms, really detailed. It's a really good use of post-production, like sticking things in there for special effects and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's about, I think it's like 13, 15 minutes or something, some crap like that. Let's see. Yep, 13 minutes and 9 seconds. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Now, the voices are hokey. The voice acting is it's decent, right? And you kind of look at it like as if you were watching like Pops, like Transformer Pops, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, big head, or you know little itty bitty Transformers they've been making. They look real cute with the big heads with the glowing eyes and all that. It's something like watching that, but it's people in costumes. And the editing is really decent, especially for a fan-made film. So yeah, I mean, the headlines is like, if you're not pleased with the Transformer movies that's come out over the past few generations, check out Generation 1. And yeah, it's cool, it's cool. If you ain't got nothing to do, check that out. Check that out, man. So yeah, that's that. So going back to the, what do we have here? A PM from Tyler L. Tyler L's hosts Toy Detox with me. What does he got to say? Let's just take a look and see. Something concerning the fact that Michael Bay has added Hotrod to the movie. Well, Tyler's just an asshole, isn't he? Yeah, I love you, Tyler. You're my fan, man. Okay, so yeah, that's about that. So yeah, look forward to a lot of negative headlines for Suicide Squad reviews, but I would not give them any attention. Walk into the theater and enjoy the movie. Enjoy it on your own. To formulate your own opinion. Please don't try to act like you're a Hollywood reviewer or a Hollywood producer, unless you're a Hollywood producer. If you're not a Hollywood producer, come on, man. Oh, come on. I hate that. I hate when people be like, we didn't need this. We don't need that. We don't need. How the fuck do you know what we all need? You don't live in my house. You know, you're not in my house now, are you? No. Okay. So that's it. I'm about to get out of here. Hitting the post office. I sold my Voltron set over there, so they're coming out. What should I put in that detox? Any ideas? You can see what I got in the room. I got more stuff in the room. How about I narrow it down for you? Should I put something else big in there or put the other shelf back in and utilize the 2 displays? That's what we'll go for. If you had that, if that was your space, what would you put in it? That's what I want to know. Hit the comments up. Let me know. Let me know what you think about that. It's not Hot Rod. It's not Hot Rod. God damn it, I want key, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's not Hot Rod. I don't know who he is, but it's not Hot Rod. And he looks nothing like Hot Rod. Bumblebee's brother in arms. Let me ask you this question. I know I'm leaving. It's like 15 minutes in. I'm just going to throw this out there. When's the first time we saw Hot Rod? The first time we saw Hot Rod was in the old 80-something movie, right? Or 90-something movie, whatever year that was, right? Right. Okay. I don't recall seeing Bumblebee in a scene with Hot Rod. No. I don't recall Bumblebee saying, "Oh, Optimus, before we get eaten by Unicron, I'm going to send a text to my brother in arms, Hot Rod." I don't remember that. Nah, I don't remember that. I don't remember when Rodimus comes out after he's like, "Open the bright shines in the darkest hour." And I don't remember Hot Rod stepping out and Rodimus and as Rodimus and Bumblebee being like, "Damn, bro, you done came up. You've been working on your delts, you getting your pecs in." I don't remember none of that. So how the fuck do they say that Hot Rod is Bumblebee's brother in? I'm out.